was here in 2010, they were coming off a great year. I don't think that was Jamie's first year, but the building was like that, hard, really hard. And I applaud Jeff in front of you guys as I did at the end of the game. What a great atmosphere! What a great building for college basketball. What Coach Capel's done here is quite impressive. He's got another good ball team, and they were better than we were today. Needless to say.
Andy,
Mike, they had that 18-0 run in the second half. What do you see that allowed them to?
And we had some great cracks at it, and I thought our lack of shot making affected our defense a little bit. I think, and while we weren't great in the first half, we needed an uptick. We typically, big game, a lot on the line. Got to have an uptick in the second half. Play better basketball, and our ball screen coverages got strung out a little bit, and we let Henson maybe twice line us up and get shots home. He's probably the best catch and shoot. He's probably the best shooter in our league. Couture's very, very good. Henson has been, quite impressive throughout. So that would be some of it.
Carter.
Coach, with Hunter, Robbie, and Sean in foul trouble, how challenging is that to navigate in the second half?
Brutal. Just
Introduce yourself, please.
Jermaine Sykes, Pitt News. What do you think about Pitt's forward Zach Austin on the defensive end tonight?
he's a lot bigger than I thought he was. He's longer than I thought he was. And I saw Pitt play a ton here over the last 3-4 days. I don't look at it like that. I think Seven's a good defender. I'm really impressed with the two freshmen. Now we're 26, 27 games into it. They're not freshmen any longer. But that's a good backcourt. That's a good back. Austin's a good basketball player, and he is disruptive with his length, and he's got very active hands. So hats off to him. He's a good basketball player.
Second row, far right.
Coach Corey Chris and DK Pittsburgh Sports. Carrington, I think, only played 5 minutes in the first half with some foul trouble. Came back in the second half. What did he do to give you guys so much trouble there in the second half?
I know numbers. Seven is a hard downhill left driver, and he had a couple of those in the first half when they lip out of a ball screen with 25 and Federico. He's a good basketball player, really a good-looking young man. He's got that, plays off at 2 feet, which is, good fundamental basketball and shot fake, and he's a dandy. He'll be a good one for Coach Capel for years to come.
First row.
Chris Carter, Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. In the first half, you guys were keeping pace with Pitt despite not only hitting 1 3-pointer at the end there. What were you guys doing so well to get the shots that you wanted?
Golly, they always shoot the ball well. I like your paper, by the way.
Thank you.
Always have for a long time. We were solid. We were playing Virginia Tech basketball. They take off 7-0. Right back we come. We thought we a conscious effort, as we do most nights. There's nothing specific to Pittsburgh. To stick the thing in the post, we were able to do that. Lynn and Nigel did a nice job. We were better connected in parts of that half. We didn't start very well defensively. Got our hands on some things, and played in transition a little bit. Padula was very, very good in stretches in that half. And then you're dealing with fouls. Couture, I'm dealing with it all night long. I shouldn't have to deal with that. Henson shouldn't Coach Capel shouldn't have to deal with that, all right? Your best players should be on the floor. Padula, your best players should be on the floor. So, how's that?
Are you saying that you felt like the officiating was a little too aggressive tonight?
I didn't say that. You did.
Okay, very true.
It might be. You might be right.
First row.
Abby Schnabel,
Joe Green.
Abby Schnabel, Pittsburgh Post-Gazette.
Like your paper.
Thank you. You know, despite being on the bench for a lot of the game, or for part of the game with foul trouble, Sean Padula did score 26 points. Why do you think he was able to get those points that he, you know, that Pitt wasn't really
Well,
able
he's
to?
really a strong, tough kid, you know. And I'm sure Coach Capel had some heartburn on how he was going to match up with us. But you know, they kept throwing bodies at him, and but I thought you know, Sean, as he has all year, did very, very well for our team, and had another good outing for us.
Andy.
Like, I know it's hard to win in the ACC on the road in any season. Anything you can put your finger on why it's been especially hard for this group?
Andy, right offhand, I can't. We've been in the majority of them. This one got away from us a little bit. Wake Forest, up 8 minutes to play at Florida State. You know, we've had a number of those. Think about it all the time. It's hard. It's hard.
Last question, Carter.
Coach, what were they maybe doing defensively to limit you guys from three today?
Again, I thought we had great shots. You've got to make open shots in college, in basketball. You got to make open shots. And when you run an action and something comes open, you're not going to make them all. But you know, we didn't do that tonight. They do a good job of running you off of that and keeping a body on a body. So I take nothing away from the Panthers and their effort, but we had some cracks again, Carter. That not only do we typically get down, we needed to get down. Thanks, guys.